give him the bear hug before the game, you get some of your face, whatever that pain, whatever on his. Tell me about how close you are with him. It doesn't seem to be just a coach-player relationship. It seems to be much beyond that.
I'm really close to him. Coach Patricia, he took me in the summer. I sat down with him and went through the goals that I had this year, and he was every step of the way. He was always in my ear, even when I have a bad day or a good day. He always told me to keep working and keep going.
I mean, what makes him special as a coach?
That he know how to talk to his players, and he's has a very good personality, and he's definitely he's been there before. He's been in a bad time, so he knows what it looked like, and him being the coach for us it's been nothing but a blessing.
Austin Ward.
When you watch Saturday and Mark Fletcher was hitting some of those runs between the tackles, and that was so key for them to beat Texas A&M, how much of that is going through your mind that is your job to erase that for Miami in 9 days?
Well, Miami, they're a good team, ACC, but, it's all about us. And, I feel like the preparation I put in, I feel like I won't be blocked. So whatever they got for us, we coming.
Tim May, right next door.
Yeah, but the throwaway question, how many pairs of glasses do you own?
I ordered like 10.
Yeah.
I always try to change it up, especially on game days. I got to put the buffs on. But when I'm in here on the weekdays, I got to put the, Ray-Bans on.
Yeah.
So.
Boot thing, right?
Yes.
What does it mean to you to be a consensus All-American? I think maybe even unanimous All-American. Kayden, I mean, how far you've come, et cetera, the way you changed yourself this season, et cetera, and to find it paying off. What does that mean to you?
First and foremost, I want to thank God, and I want to thank Coach Johnson, Coach Day, the strength staff, for believing in me. Hasn't been done in 55 years, so I know he's smiling down. Jim Stillwagon smiling down at me, and I'm just really blessed to play at Ohio State and be on the biggest stage.
Right in the second row, right, Jeremy Birmingham.
Kayden, I know you guys are all about routine, making sure that things feel similar. Is there any advantage to being the team that's played in this venue now? This will be 3 times in 3 years that you've been playing at Jerry World. Does that do anything for you guys, you think?
Yes, it's an indoor stadium, and I feel like the way we practice in the indoor, we practice really hard, so it's not going to be no big adjustment for us. It's about can we execute in the fourth quarter when the game's on the line.
Andy Anders.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to follow up on what you said earlier, feeling like you won't be blocked regardless of what's put in front of you because of your preparation. When did you arrive at that level of confidence in your career? Was it during this season? When did that happen?
My whole life.
Take me through that. How did that build over your whole life then?
You go through life changes, you go through ups and downs, people leave out your life, family, my brother, my mom, it's been hard, but, having those hard life changes and not having anything to look forward to now, you can't take it for granted. So I feel like it's instilled in me and from my family and my bloodline.
We'll take one more question here locally, then we'll jump on the Zoom. Adam King.
We've heard a lot about balancing and trying to peak at the right time when it comes to being ready on New Year's Eve. What have the last 2 weeks looked like for you guys? How much have they been normal practices, or have they really been toned down? Is there anything you could compare it to, like a fall camp or anything?
There's no toning down here. We're on a mission to be the first team to win a back-to-back national championship. And, I believe in my teammates, and I know we're going to do it.
Scotty, we'll throw it over to you. Any questions there from the Zoom?
Yes, we have 2, and the first will come from Dan Tortora. Go ahead, Dan.
Kayden, we hear all about Miami's swagger. You've kind of gone into it a little bit here, but just speak on the swagger of the Buckeyes and the type of energy that you guys bring to the games.
It all starts with the offensive, defensive line, and, it starts with me in the middle, controlling the line of scrimmage, and that's what I'm going to do.
Next question will come from Joe Reedy. Go ahead, Joe.
And what's it like seeing the defensive line kind of with the season that they had? I mean, you guys had no starters returning coming into the preseason, even though you had a ton of playing experience, but kind of seeing that group gel and have the season that it had.
Well, Coach Johnson, he been really hard on us, in the summer, and like Coach Day, the whole team basically. They wanted us to not be like the last year's D-line, but match their intensity. And I feel like we haven't reached our full potential because we didn't get that last win. But I know Kayden Curry, Kenyatta Jackson, Edric Houston, Taiwan's, Zion, Will, all those guys, I know we're going to be ready. So we're not, happy at all. We're angry.
And then just in terms of eyeglasses, do you have a favorite pair, or have you gotten any of the Meta glasses yet?
Yeah. I'll probably say these are my favorite pair because, it's every day and, I got prescription in them. So.
Thanks.
All right, we have time for a few more questions over here locally. Let's go with far back, Dan Hope.
Following up on being a unanimous All-American, you obviously being a first-year starter, did you go into this year feeling like all this was possible for you?
Yes, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna thank God because, without him it wouldn't be possible, and I want to thank, Coach Johnson too, betting on me, not bringing no guys in, not transfers, and just betting on the guys he recruited. And, the brotherhood speaks for itself, and I just feel like that's why we are in this position right now.
Let's go with Joey Kaufman, front row.
Hey, what's the bond with the defensive lineman like? That you guys spent a lot of years in the program kind of waiting your turn. I don't know, do you guys feel close? Do you guys do things off the field? Just what do you guys?
Every day, last Saturday, all the guys got together and watched the Miami and Texas A&M game. Just getting that early film session in, and we always do things. We love each other, even through the hard times and bad times. We always stick together. So our guys, we really love each other. Coach Johnson.
Let's go with Stephen Means.
Kayden, you just mentioned it. You're the first since Jim Stillwagon to do that. Did you know who that was before you did this? Who taught you about who Jim Stillwagon was?
Well, speaking of, I seen him won the Outland Trophy, so I seen him on the wall every day. And so I was like, who is this guy? So I did some research, and, he was a nose tackle. And it's kind of crazy, after 55 years, I wasn't even alive. I would have never imagined, it would be me. So I'm just so thankful.
But you did the research on him, and, you kind of had a goal that you wanted to kind of break that drought at all?
Yeah, well, during the season, I was just taking it game by game, trying to play good every game. Then at the end, how God started blessing you with all these accolades, that's what happened for real.
Any other questions here? Nope. Okay, one more.
Jim Stillwagon, first play of every game, tried to smack the center right upside the head. I don't think you get away with that stuff now and stuff, but what do you think has set you apart more? Obviously you got in shape, I'm better than ever before, et cetera, but what do you think physically has set you apart, Kayden?
I feel like maybe the conditioning part, every day doing cardio, not missing one day, really.
Yeah. In other words, you can go and go.
Yes, sir.
Great. Kayden, I'll let you go now.
Thank
you
you
very much. Thank you, Kayden.
Thanks, Kayden.